We often think of choice as something obvious and decisive, like picking a career path or making a life-changing move. But the truth is that the things we don't change are just as much our choices as those we do. By tolerating, staying, or avoiding, we're actively deciding to let certain circumstances, relationships, or habits remain. If we're not changing them, we're choosing them. Consider the everyday frustrations, the job that doesn't fulfill you, the friendship that drains you, or the habits that hold you back. Each day that you allow them to remain, you're essentially endorsing them. It's a tough pill to swallow because it removes the comforting excuse of passivity. Staying in a situation you dislike isn't just happening to you, it's something you're silently consenting to by not acting. There's a certain discomfort in this truth. It forces us to look directly at our lives and ask, am I truly powerless, or am I just afraid of the unknown? Often, the perceived comfort of the familiar keeps us locked into routines that don't serve us. We avoid confrontation, risk, or the short-term pain of change because we think, deep down, it's safer or easier. But what's easier now isn't necessarily better in the long run. The beauty and irony of choice are that every time you stay the same, you are also choosing what to reject: growth, opportunities, a different life. It's the missed chance for a more fulfilling relationship, a career you're passionate about, or a healthier, happier version of yourself. By not pursuing these changes, we actively choose to live without them. And, over time, those choices add up, shaping our lives more than we realize. It's empowering but also terrifying. This responsibility means that the life you're leading right now is, to a large extent, a reflection of what you've decided to accept. Even if you're unhappy with certain parts, the decision to remain unchanged is just as much yours as the decision to make a shift would be. So, if there's something you're unsatisfied with, a routine, a relationship, a self-imposed limitation, remember that inaction is a choice too. This doesn't mean that change is easy, it's often uncomfortable and uncertain. But allowing yourself to stay stuck is also a choice, one that slowly drains your energy and potential. Ultimately, the question becomes, are you willing to live with what you've chosen not to change? If the answer is no, maybe it's time to choose differently. Because, in the end, your life is the sum of all the things you're either changing or choosing to leave as they are.